Here it comes.
Yep.
Prepared for the shaking.
Oh yeah. Baking, shaking, be prepared.
It's gonna be bad.
I think this is gonna be so bad that you're gonna cry for your mama. And you might even have to get some new underwear.
In slow motion.
You did good.
Yep.
You did good.
Especially at cornhole.
No, you sucked at cornhole.
We had to leave.
Plug that in.
Yeah, I'll plug yours in. Shaking.
Tyreek came back on the next drill, tackled her so hard she broke her leg. I got nothing. I am not adding anything. I'm just going to tell you that's football today. Tyreek Hill needs help.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
From the WWJ 24-hour traffic center, the crash you're going to find along southbound M39 at Schoolcraft has the right lane blocked. Traffic is super slow from about 8 Mile Road. Also, you got the crash along eastbound Davison Freeway after M10. It's on the right shoulder. Crash along southbound 75 after Sibley. The left shoulder is blocked there, and lights are out. Traffic signals are out along Greenfield Road at I-96. I'll keep you posted. I'm Val Berry with traffic.
97.1 The Ticket.
Spectrum Business is made to work like your small business, made to do it all with fast, ultra-reliable internet, phone, and mobile services, and made to work with a small business budget. Get 300 megabit per second business internet for just $39.99 a month for 1 year with select bundles. Plus, get an unlimited mobile line for free. Visit spectrum.com/work to lock in this deal now. Learn more at spectrum.com/work. Restrictions apply. Service is not available in all areas.
With savings at the Home Depot, we'll get your kitchen clicking. With top-brand appliances like a GE Profile refrigerator, with convenient features like a built-in dual-dispense autofill pitcher. Plus, with seamless shopping in-store and online, everything you need for your kitchen is just a click away. Final days to get up to $800 off select kitchen appliances from top brands like GE Profile at the Home Depot. Pricing valid February 8th through 28th. Gas ranges and dryers extra. U.S. only. See store or online for details.
Hey Dave,
Yeah, Randy?
since we founded Bombas, we've always said our socks, underwear, and t-shirts are super soft. Any new ideas?
Maybe sublimely soft.
Or disgustingly cozy?
Wait, what?
I got it. Bombas. Absurdly comfortable essentials for yourself
And for those facing homelessness.
because one purchased equals one donated.
Wow, did we just write an ad?
Yes.
Bombas. Big comfort for everyone. Go to bombas.com/cozy and use code COZY for 20% off your first purchase.
Hungry Howie's is famous for flavor. Every hour of every day, our chief flavor officer is hard at work making you the most delicious flavored crust pizzas at the most unbelievable prices. And since there's more February this year, our CFO wants to bring you more flavor. So he's cooked up an irresistible leap year deal just for you. From February 26th through the 29th, get a large one-topping pizza for just 29 cents when you buy any large at regular menu price. Online carryout only. Hungry?
Howie! The last thing you want to hear when you need your auto insurance most is a robot with countless irrelevant menu options. Which is why with USAA Auto Insurance, you'll get great service that is easy and reliable, all at the touch of a button. Get a quote today. Restrictions apply.
What's that sound? That's the sound of Downy Unstoppable scent beads going into your washing machine and giving your clothes freshness that lasts all day long. There it is again. It's like music to your ears, or more like music to your nose. That freshness is irresistible. Let's get a Downy Unstoppable bottle shake. And now a sniff solo. Nice. Get 6 times longer lasting freshness plus odor protection with Downy Unstoppables and wash scent beads.
Whether it's cards, shoes, comics, or jerseys, if you can collect it, Kang will talk about it on the Kang Collects podcast. Download on the Odyssey or wherever you get your podcasts.
WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit.
Always live on the free Odyssey app. Sports headlines from the Planet Fitness Studio. This is 97.1 The Ticket.
Brought to you by Cars for Kids. There's always one, a singular player who more than any other captivates the NFL draft consciousness, inspiring weeks of controversy and debate. It's usually a quarterback too. Past iterations include names like Johnny Manziel or Trey Lance, even league MVPs like Lamar Jackson, and in between guys like Baker Mayfield. As the scouting combine gets underway in Indy, it seems like J.J. McCarthy is that guy this year. McCarthy's stock has risen incredibly in recent weeks, many now mocking him to the Broncos at 12, but some have him going as high as 8 to the Falcons. One of those is NFL Network's Daniel Jeremiah.
Some of my biases just from watching TV was like, okay, he's just kind of a member of the team here. He's not driving anything. This team, I mean, it's defense and the run game and Harbaugh and the toughness and all that. But you go back, you watch Ohio State games the last 2 years, you look at even just making plays on 4th down when you've got to have a play, makes plays. In my opinion, he has a live arm. You can let it rip. You'll see those instances the more you watch of it.
The NFL draft from downtown Detroit, by the way, begins 8 weeks from tomorrow. The Chiefs have given impending free agent corner Ladarius Sneed permission to speak with other teams about a trade. Could the Lions be a suitor? Yes. And Tarek Skubal dominant in 2 hitless and scoreless innings in the Tigers' 5-3 spring training win over Pittsburgh today. Alex Lang, not so much. Rocked for 2 home runs and 3 earned runs overall in just 1 inning of work. At the Coral Health Update Desk, I'm Beanie Howell. For more, go to 97.1 The Ticket or Odyssey.com.
It will move. It will move. Ooh, does. Just stiffen it up. Just stiffen it up. I'm exploding right now. Oh. Boil it. Jeez. I'm exploding right now. I have a big one. I think I may be white.
Are you African American?
5 o'clock, great to have you with us. Odyssey.com, rewind for anything you missed. Also, the show's full podcast form, post-show. It's all there for you. I want to David has gotten very aggressive in saying we need to do both main topics of the day. So let me offer you a little bit of a buffet. We led the show, and it's ready. 6 straight wins. Demolition of the Capitals last night. By the way, the Leafs lost to Vegas. You're 2 points back of the Leafs. You're starting to build, not a cushion, but hey, I think you're 4 points up on Tampa, you're 10 points up on Jersey. The wings are real. And Rico offered a deal. The deal was this. You can lock this in right now, like an interest rate. You lock in the playoffs, and you can lock in losing in 7 in the first round. But you're going to lose. I chose to not take the deal. Now, maybe I'm a victim of the moment. Maybe I will look back on this and go, that was foolhardy. But I have been saying now for a little bit, this team might actually be more than just fun. Or more than just, hey, they don't know the difference and they're just going to get in and get... Guys, I think they could be dangerous. And the balanced scoring, more guys with 10 goals than any other team in the league. They got one of the top 10 lines in the league. And they're playing really good hockey. And I didn't take it. Maybe I'm a fool. More of a fool than you think.
I don't think you're a fool. I think you're seeing what this team is doing. This team is hot. They're on a win streak. And this is kind of what you want to see going into Stanley Cup playoffs, where all of a sudden they're that hot team that went from nothing to
catching the Leafs.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't take the deal.
Right. You win 3 games. You imagine the buzz for 2 weeks here in this city, and in Game 7 you lose 1 time.
We talked about the 6 games headed into the deadline, how important it was. All the Wings have done is win 4 of them. And to win 2 of them in dramatic playoff, lower scoring style. I want to know from you guys. Hockey Elite, that signals up. 248-539-9797. Would you take that deal right now? You could lock the playoffs in, but you're going to lose in 7. Or risk it for the biscuit. I'm willing to risk it. I think this team's got a shot to maybe do more than just compete in the first round. I kind of wonder about it. The balance, the veteran leadership that Kane has provided. How you got a guy like Lucas Raymond who's turning it on. You know what you're getting from DeBrincat. You know what you're getting from Dylan Larkin. Defense has played better. You wonder if they'll add at the deadline. I'll probably regret it, but I'm going to roll with it. So that's topic 1. Now, the other topic, I'll do a condensed presentation. If you want the full one, Odyssey.com rewind. Very simple. Rico and I are in lockstep about the line. Need a big signature free agent veteran addition to bring this defense along. Either a corner or an edge. The corner could be L'Jarius Sneed. The Chiefs are open to trade him. And their franchise tag on him is simply a negotiating tool. They have encouraged him to go find a deal. They're basically going to let the market price him. So you could get with Sneed's reps. He's 27, 4 years in the league, a 4th round pick, and nobody played more man than him. Nobody's better at it than him. And he's going to line up 70% of the time on the other team's number 1. And only 1 time last year did he give up more than 2 catches to that player. He gave up exactly 1 touchdown when he was in coverage last year as the closest man to the football. That came in the division. So he's elite. So here's what I ask. For all of the Brad Holmes devotees, how do you not get on the phone and cry? Here's pick 61, and L'Jarius, here's 5 years and $95 million. Chiefs match, no problem. If the Chiefs request more draft capital, I walk away. If Sneed requests more money, I walk away. But how do you not, as a team in your Super Bowl window, who's desperate for a lead corner, desperate, if you think you're going to draft a rookie and have him be the lead corner, picking at 29, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and tell you that's probably a 1 in 100 shot. Or I could take pick 61, and I could give Aaron Glenn an actual unicorn. Aaron, do what you want. L'Jarius, Justin Jefferson. L'Jarius, DJ Moore. L'Jarius, Christian Martin. Here you go. And you know what's going to happen? I'm going to take him away. So my thing is, tell me why. Give me one credible reason why you shouldn't do it. 248-539-9797. Rico, both topics in play. David, you wanted both? You got both. By the way, Richard Lewis died, so if you're a Curb fan, sad.
And
carry on.
No, because coming to for L'Jarius Sneed, it's a need. It's a need that you have. It's a cornerstone need. You don't have a guy on defense. I know you like your players you have on defense, Lions fan. You don't have a difference maker on defense. You got good players. You got okay players. They work well as a chaotic unit, bringing pressure, heat. What? Now, when you bring that pressure and heat, he's taking away a guy. Cam Sutton doesn't have to cover your number one receiver anymore. You can move Cam to where he should be. This, to me, is a no-brainer. This is where you ask the question, can we go get him? Why? Because you're a big boy now. You got to start acting like a big boy. That means you think like a big boy. You pick up the phone, you see how much it's going to cost you. Are you going to break the bank? No. But you'll be amazed. It's why when you always see trades, sometimes you're thinking, well, how did the Eagles get A.J. Brown? Well, they just picked up the phone and asked. How did Christian McCaffrey end up as a Niner? Niners had good running backs. Yeah, but they wanted better. They upgraded themselves. You go out and get Sneed, you're helping yourself because you're taking him away from Kansas City. So if you have to face Kansas City in the Super Bowl, that's one less weapon that they have that you now have. You do. You ask. And I would even say I'd give up pick 29 for him. No, Mike, I would, because tell me who you're going to get at 29 that's as good as him. You're not.
No, I'm going to fill a different need. My first round picks, I am just not going to deal for the right to pay someone $100 million. Now, hold on. Let me at least explain to you, and then you and the callers can disagree with me. If Sneed was signed and had 2 years left, this year and another year, then the first round pick comes into play. I am not going to give away a first round pick for the right to then hand you $100 million. Second round is what the league expectation is, that if the Chiefs end up dealing them, all they're getting is a second round.
Right, and I guess I look at pick 29 as a glorified second round.
Fair.
So, all right, fair. Right, if you were sitting there at pick 9, no. Pick 29, yeah, chances are whoever you take at that point won't be as good. That's not a deal breaker for me. If that's the difference, like, okay, give us a 29 pick and you can have them, done. Because there's no one that the Lions can take at that point that's going to have big of an impact next year than what Sneed can give you right then and right there. And oh, by the way, you play a first place schedule. You're going to be playing a lot of the top teams. Last year you got lucky, and you would have a tough game followed by 3 or 4 really bad games, then another tough game. Next year, you're looking at 3, 4, maybe 5 games in a row of top-tiered NFL teams. You need that type of play right.
Here's the other thing, and this is a bias I have. So, all right, let's say you think Brad Holmes is a great drafter. We'll take a corner at 29, and he will find us L'Jarius Sneed, right? He'll find us a star. It's arguable the riskiest position to draft high in the draft. The bust rate of corners. Or how about this? The way to put it is the amount of all pros you will produce from drafting corners in the first round over a 25-year sample size. I believe what I've seen is 13% of first-round corners over a 25-year sample become L'Jarius. Now, you can always say there's only so many all-pros. Well, I'm talking about one of those guys and acquiring them. So the standard is a comparison. Now, do you have to have that guy to win? No, but I'm with you. The reason these teams, like the Chiefs, or the Niners, or the Ravens, or when the Bucks made it, the reason they're able to make it and win it is because of the unicorn player. Chris Jones blew up the Super Bowl. Not anybody.
Chris Jones blew it up. Okay? Just like a couple of years prior, the unicorn of Shaq Barrett, a different version of Shaq Barrett. Now, 4 years ago, Aaron Donald blew it up. Your unicorn players are what's going to put you over the top. So all I'm saying is, if you're relying on Brett Holmes to find you this player in the draft, the data will suggest that's just not happening. Now, if you want to say, look, I just don't want a corner, I'd rather him put $100 million into a defensive end, I'm not mad at you. But that's not the situation we're being presented today. Today is reports. Chiefs are more open to dealing him than people realize. And he has to go find a deal. He's open to finding a deal. Why not? Because here's the other thing. Imagine if he ends up a Packer or a Bear. What? Good luck with that. Because then you're going to have to see him twice a year. And every time you're going to think, why didn't we go after him?
In slow motion.
Yes. For those out there, he is hungry. I'm sure he wants to win.
Gotcha.
Oh, brother. We're not going to.
You were shaking.
248.
This was the spot.
97,
Yep, this was one of the
Are you
spots.
hungry? You want to go the Wings direction? You want to go the Lions direction? It's there for you. For decades, Mastercraft Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, Electric supported the community, and as a proud partner of the Lions Radio Network, they want to honor the team's best year in 30 years. Now, well, basically through the end of tomorrow, they're having a hell of a deal. Mention 97 on the ticket, get half off installation of a new high-efficiency furnace and or a whole home generator. Right now, half off installation that excludes prior order. Mastercraft, supporting the church for over 40 years. Visit mastercraftheating.com.
Spectrum Business is made to work like your small business, made to do it all with fast, ultra-reliable internet, phone, and mobile services, and made to work with a small business budget. Get 300 megabit per second business internet for just $39.99 a month for 1 year with select bundles. Plus, get an unlimited mobile line for free. Visit spectrum.com/work to lock in this deal now. Learn more at spectrum.com/work. Restrictions apply. Services not available in all areas.
Hey Dave,
Yeah, Randy.
since we founded Bombas, we've always said our socks, underwear, and t-shirts are super soft. Any new ideas?
Maybe sublimely soft.
Or disgustingly cozy?
Wait, what?
I got it. Bombas. Absurdly comfortable essentials for yourself
And for those facing homelessness.
because one purchased equals one donated.
Wow, did we just write an ad?
Yes.
Bombas. Big comfort for everyone. Go to bombas.com/cozy and use code COZY for 20% off your first purchase.
That's
The
great.
Home Depot makes it easy to shop and
And
save
the
on
other
appliances in
direction.
store and online. Enjoy savings on top brands like GE, LG,
agree.
Frigidaire, Whirlpool, and more. Find kitchen appliances with helpful features like customized organization, and save time with laundry appliances that have faster wash and dry cycles. Final days to get up to $450 off select appliances at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Pricing valid February 8th through 28th. Gas ranges and dryers extra. U.S. only. See store or online for details.
Airline credit card rewards have helped grow America's travel and tourism industry. Last year, 15 million Americans traveled domestically using reward miles, supporting more than 183,000 jobs. But now Congress wants to pass a law that could eliminate credit card rewards and decimate the U.S. travel and tourism industry. Tell Congress to support travel and tourism jobs and oppose the Durbin-Marshall interchange bill. Visit handsoffmyrewards.com/travel to take action.
Hungry Howie's is famous for flavor. Every hour of every day, our chief flavor officer is hard at work making you the most delicious flavored crust pizzas at the most unbelievable prices. And since there's more February this year, our CFO wants to bring you more flavor. So he's cooked up an irresistible leap year deal just for you. From February 26th through the 29th, get a large one-topping pizza for just 29 cents when you buy any large at regular menu price. Online carry-out only. Hungry Howie.
This is the stinking truth. You got a lot of blowback for some of the things you said about Michael Penix.
Yeah, well, apparently there's a lot of people out there that feel about Michael Penix like they did about Tim Tebow or, you know, the Rusties from the Russell Wilson camp. And I kind of know what it's supposed to look like. You can give me all the numbers you want to give me. I know what looks like an NFL quarterback and what doesn't look like an NFL quarterback.
Subscribe to The Stinking Truth, available on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Dana Carvey, David Spade here. You might know our podcast Fly on the Wall. We decided to do a spin-off called Superfly, and it's fun. It's just two of us riffing on current events, pop culture. When I looked up the flight, when that door flew off, these people were dead silent. Everyone just quiet. I don't think I could pin it. I think that's free reign to wail on your call button in that situation. Bung, 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 bung. Hey, I don't want to be a pest. Was there a door when I got out? Listen to and follow Superfly on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcast.
For the ones who work hard to ensure their crew can always go the extra mile, and the ones who get in early, so everyone can go home on time, there's Grainger, offering professional-grade supplies backed by product experts, so you can quickly and easily find what you need. Plus, you can count on access to a committed team ready to go the extra mile for you. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Text the ticket now. Ticket text 248-539-9797.
One other quick note. I apologize I didn't feature this. For the people that are like totally panicked about the Lions, money, step back for a minute. Remember, let's just range it. Don't take any of these numbers. We know where you're at right now, which is you have the 8th most cap space. You're in a three. When you start to look forward, right, you look at a cap team. For 2025, you've only got 24 guys. You only got about 115 million. Cap is 251 this year. A modest increase, call it 260. 117 on the books, 260 million. Do the math on what you have to spend. 2026, you got a whopping 16 people in the contract. And about 45 million. By the way, 260, let's call it modest again. 270. Whole point. I don't have to worry about it. I got 3 years. I don't have to worry about Penei Sewell. I don't have to worry about much. I have a window right now. Guys, I hate to break it. By 2026. Who knows what the team looks like? I mean, there's a reason think about this. The last 18 quarterbacks that have made their Super Bowl debut and lost, none of them ever got back. Just think about that. So the whole thing is, we're here now. This team's good. They're real good. I don't want to be left wondering. So, yeah, I'm advocating for something that they're not going to do.
No, because here's the thing. You would hope that they would make the request, but they've come out and said over and over again. And I trust what Holmes says, because the one thing I do like is he doesn't really play the GM word speak game. He kind of tells you what he's going to do, whether you want to believe it or not. They want to take care of their own first, and then maybe go out and get free agents and use the draft. But take care of home first.
We'll continue, and I have no issue with it. Of course I want to take care of home. I've been the one spearheading, get Goff signed. I don't disagree with the strategy, but I have always said, once you get good, you have to play at the big boy table in free agency. That's how this works. And Holmes himself has said, free agency is for needs. The draft is for, essentially best available. Then show me. Because your two biggest needs, 1 and 1A, is an edge rusher and a corner. And I would even add, I hate to break it to you, if you showed me a big-time disruptive defensive tackle to add to the mix and put near Lee McNeil, I wouldn't mind that either.
See, that's why I said I'm just going to go D-line. Edge rusher is great, just D-line.
Just free agency?
Improve wherever you can get it, man. Maybe you get the big defensive tackle from Texas. Maybe he slides down.
Sweat?
Yeah.
All right, David, ticket text. Again, Wings, Lions, both in the mix.
Mike, Rico, we are in a Super Bowl window, but do you want that window to be only a year or two, or for many years to come?
No, a year or two. Because many years to come is not guaranteed. Many years to come,
The
here's
Queen
a
Bee
little
would
news
veto.
for you. Everybody doesn't get to be the Patriots. Everybody doesn't get to be the Chiefs. Most teams have a window of the most 3 years.
Yeah, I hate to break it to you. The common denominator in what Rico just said, arguably the
veto.
two best quarterbacks in history.
Yeah, she would definitely veto.
So just don't do it.
Yeah. So other than
The
that,
Queen Bee.
your window comes and it goes. And you think, oh, we're going to go back. And you don't.
Dude, everybody thinks they have time. But time is the one thing we're not afforded in life or sports. This idea of building this consistent, oh, we're just going to be great for 5-6 years. Let me ask you a question. Are you going to be satisfied at the end of 5 years if you win 60 football games, but don't win a Super Bowl?
Because congratulations. No. That ticket texter, what you are doing is creating the northern version of the Dallas Cowboys.
I don't have to tell. Certainly.
Because you'll win 12 games a year.
In slow
Never
motion.
win anything.
Yeah, I'm
You'll
trying
hang
to-
a lot of divisional banners.
I'm trying to win while Sewell and Gibbs and Aiden and Laporta are all on rookie deals. I got a couple of years to do it. Because, guys, the league is designed for you not to keep getting it.
That was the
And I
spot.
think there's a
That
reason
was the
why
spot.
the only teams that are able to do it are the ones that have the Michael Jordan at quarterback. And since finding that could take you a lifetime, dealing in reality, you have the group to do this right now. Like, guys,
I mean, think about it. The Rams went out, got Stafford, won it all. Their window closing. Point now where you could say they're pretty much done. Yeah, the Bucks got lucky because the unicorn went south, and he went down there and he helped them win. And now look at them now; they're struggling. Their window's closed. The Eagles thought that, oh my goodness, the Eagles will get back. Newsflash, they're falling apart. So, yes, I do want a 1 or 2 year window because I can at least guarantee that. But if you want to go the Dallas Cowboy route, congratulations. Good luck with that.
well, the other way I look at it too. I talked about it last summer. As you hear certain things, you know, Frank Ragnow. I don't think he's for long. He's a warrior, but he's also a father and a husband and has a life. And you heard it this year. He had to take some time to think about whether he was going to continue. I'll tell you right now, if you ask me 51-49, is this his last year coming up? Yes. Oh, what happened to we're going to be good and continuum? Because your all-pro center just disappeared. Just like it happened to the Cowboys when all of a sudden Travis Frederick came down with some, I don't know if it was an autoimmune disease or whatever it was. The point I'm making is none of this is guaranteed. This whole panacea of this, we're just going to be great and continuum by playing it safe and doing it our way, not how the NFL's designed. It's just not. Let's go. Let's try to get this done. So that's all. Whatever. They're not going to do it.
I mean, I know it sounds great to be like, oh, we were going to be in this window for 4 or 5 years.
But okay, ready? I've been in the window for 4 or 5 years with the Celtics. Am I happy? No, because they haven't won it.
You know who else?
None of it matters. Oh, the Celtics are 50-12. DGAF. It only matters if we win the Larry O'Brien.
How about this? We just stick with football. You know who else has been in that window for 4 or 5 years? The Bills. The Niners. They've been around there.
And you would have won a Super Bowl if your head coach wasn't a moron. He just ran the ball on the 2-minute warning.
You got the Bills.
Okay.
Josh Allen. Oh, we're going to be the... Yeah. No, you're not.
Let me get Sheldon in the mix before we get to a football today.
And Mike's just being mean.
Not at all. I'm sorry. Sheldon, go right ahead.
Hey, I had a question that I told the culture, and I had a question for you guys. The question was, in Green Bay, when Brett Favre was the quarterback, and he had a young Aaron Rodgers behind him, was the GM and the coach looking at that young Aaron Rodgers like, man, we got to get Brett out of here? And then when Aaron Rodgers was back there quarterback, was they thinking, we got to get Aaron Rodgers out of here and let this Jordan Love take over? Now, I'm saying, is our GM looking the same way? Because we might be looking at golf like, oh my God, he got 2 playoff wins and Detroit never did that. And these fans here are like, sign him. We got 2 playoff wins. We never ever did that. When the GM could be looking like, we got a guy that can do a lot more on the field. And he's not paying attention to these fans that was saying, fire the coach. Why would we get a running back number 12? And now they loving the running back and loving the coach. Forget about what these fans say. When I get off the phone, people going to say, Sheldon, you sound like an idiot. Sign on.
No, why?
I feel like I'm the signest.
Sheldon, you don't
like I'm
sound
the smartest
like
one in the room.
You don't sound like an idiot.
at all.
I'm telling you, that's every time I call this radio station and I'm saying that the coaches and the GM might be looking at Hendon Hooker and saving $49 million.
Because I disagree with it doesn't mean it's not it's not a dumb take. What I'm saying is the difference, context-wise, the difference in what Green Bay had was they got a quarterback that Aaron Rodgers was supposed to go in the top 5. He had one of the weirdest slides in NFL history where, much like, let's say, Brad Holmes believed Jahmyr Gibbs was a top 5 player. They sweated him being there at 12. The Packers sat there and went, wait, we're getting Aaron Rodgers. Then it took 2 full years to play him. They did the same thing with Love in the first round. I think it's different when you draft a guy in the late 3rd off a blown-out knee and he's 26 years old. That's why I don't value it. Not because your idea is insane about wanting a rookie salary scale.
But I still wonder.
I don't.
No, I'm saying, but that's one of the questions. I can't get mad at people like Sheldon because...
I'm not mad.
No, I don't want him thinking he's in. Why did you draft him? What was the end game? Because that was a player who could have helped you this year.
Big time. All right, Victor's Home Solutions. Do you want to work with a company that's going to take care of you, will follow up when they say they will, and on time and elite work? Look, if you think you need a new roof, or you know it outright, call Victor's. They have a free 21-point roof inspection. And a lot of people, look, you don't know what the hell's going on up there. 21-point roof inspection on video. They go through the results, and then they present you with a menu of options to tackle the problem. And the key, they're going to offer you a 50-year leak-free guarantee on every roof Victor's installs. It's going to be done right the first time, every time. More 5-star reviews than any other roofing company in Michigan. Best in the game. Schedule your free 21-point video inspection today. 734-773-1100. That's 734-773-1100. Or simply go to victors.com.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
From the WWJ 24-hour traffic center, watching the crash, you're going to find southbound M39 at Schoolcraft. Right lane is completely blocked. I'm already seeing the slowdown traffic from about 8 Mile Road. There's also the crash that has closed down southbound M10 ramp to Davison Freeway. I do come with some good news. That crash along southbound I